Hi there, your race girl. Glad you can join me this early in the morning. I'll be starting this live in a few minutes, okay? So stick around. Thank you. Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this live, and thank you for waiting. Yeah, this live is for all zodiac signs, people that are not in contact situation. That's what this live is going to be about. We're going to dive deep into your no contact situation. So that way you see what's coming out of it from November 3rd to November 9th. Okay. So we'll start out with Aries, then Taurus, and then we'll do some bonus readings at the end, especially for anything else, or if you're a zodiac sign male or female leader that's in a no contact situation too. Okay. So now, without further ado, let's get right to it. So, Aries, you are up. Let's do your reading. So, what's coming up for Aries in their no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to the 9th? The victory, Aries. Yeah, see it. See it. Adjacent possibilities. Cornucopia. Door to romance in reverse. And journey upright. Clarify. Victory, cornucopia, and door to romance in reverse. Mechanic, the past, and unlocking. You got activation too, you have to see. All right. So Aries, in your no contact situation, you guys are going to have a lot of success in the situation with each other once you start fixing things. So your challenge here in the situation, Aries, with your no contact person is choosing an option that you normally wouldn't choose. Clarify adjacent possibilities with one card. And that is spending time in nature to soothe your mind and regroup. So you can trust that there's a bigger plan for you, okay, here in this situation. All right? That's your challenge in your no contact situation, Aries, is to choose to heal yourself and regroup, because there's something bigger for you than this situation of no contact person, all right? Because what I see in their actions towards you is them repeating it, of wanting this wish fulfillment, but it leads to something unlocking within inside you in the situation where it doesn't begin a new beginning here between you and this no contact situation, okay, Aries? Here in the end, I don't see you both coming together because you're going to be spending more time having some upgrading and activation with inside you of doing some spiritual work, okay? But there'll be a victory here in the situation between you two. This separation between you two is going to get you to heal and them to assess the situation in such a different way. Okay? So, who is this person Aries is in no contact with in this reading? That they're seeking more information about their person? One card, please. This is a person that has a strategy here in how they come around you in order to break patterns here. So this is a person that's just coming around you, Aries, to make sure that relationship patterns break, okay? This is a person that's not intuitive, not using their intuition, and not wanting a personal, a new beginning with you in their personal life with you, okay? All right? I get channeled in, Aries, that this is a person that is a time waster, okay? So I'm letting you know that so that way you can make a decisive decision here now, okay? So this cycle doesn't keep on repeating itself, all right? So, Aries, what can Aries take away from this reading? Passion and pleasure, Aries, savor your life. Because there's something much more better that is needing to come in because you are the blessing, okay? And there's going to be more blessings that are going to be abound, all right? So heads up with that. So you're not wasting your time and energy on a no contact situation that's going nowhere, okay? Other than just you learning how to heal and detach from this, okay? All right? So that's your reading, Aries, okay? Hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you later, okay? Enjoy your journey. Now let's move on to Tauruses, then Geminis. All right, so what's coming up for Taurus's no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to the November 9th? The Sun, action, financial constraints in reverse, deceit, and temple path. Clarify the Sun, financial constraints in reverse, and deceit upright. Transporter, perfection, the rebel, unfulfilled. So in your no contact situation, Tauruses, from the 9th to, from the 3rd to the 9th of November, you're going to have a new beginning with this person that you're in no contact with, where there's going to be movement, okay? Your challenge is to deal with this situation in balance with your actions, okay? Your person's action that you're in no contact with is they're getting over financial constraints and perfectionism. So they're learning a lot from you, Tauruses. But I feel like through their actions, there's going to be a split between you two, because there's going to be some form of deceit that happens in the situation where it's going to help you break free from this situation, because it's limiting you and your abundance coming in. Here in the end, you're going to have a huge evolution because of the fact you're going to feel very unfulfilled here with this no contact person, okay? That's why the temple path and unfulfilled came out at the end. But you'll have a profound growth from this situation where abundance starts coming in because of the fact that you break free from this situation and any past stuff that comes with it, okay? So what can Tauruses take away from this reading? Actually, you know what? Let's find out who the person is. Who's this person that's up in Taurus's no contact reading? One card, please, that they're inquiring about. This is a person that watches you online, Tauruses. This could be a long distance person that doesn't, okay, you got the world. But I feel like this is someone who watches you online. So whatever you post, they watch it, they see it, and still they're not wanting to speak to you, okay? I get in your reading, this person has issues that they had to clear up on their own. It has nothing to do with you, Tauruses, okay? They're time wasters, okay? And your time is precious, okay, Tauruses? So what can Tauruses take away from this reading? Find sanctuary, okay? Open to your spiritual source. Don't give in to this situation anymore. That's what you can take away from this reading. So that way you purify and break this cycle, okay, with this no contact person, all right? So that's your reading, Tauruses. Now let's move on to Geminis. All right, so what's coming up for Geminis and their no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to November 9th? Patience in reverse. Angel of Balance. Door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. Seventh chakra Archangel Uriel in reverse. And happy family. Ooh. Clarified patience in reverse. Door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. And seventh chakra in reverse. Life purpose. Investment. Business. Windfall. All right, so Geminis, in your no contact situation with your person, so you guys are going to be focused on this situation with each other, trying to bring into new ideas for something new to happen here in this situations where there's some movement. Your challenge here with your no contact situation, Geminis, is to be balanced, emotionally balanced through this situation with your no contact person, because I feel as though they're going to be making an investment towards you here in November 3rd to the 9th. In order to improve something here in this situation. It leads to they're not honoring the situation by following their intuition. In order to raise more awareness of what's the bigger picture here is between you two. So it's going to take them a moment to come up with the same bigger picture with you, Geminis. Okay? I feel that they're not going to be done with you yet, Geminis, because here in the end, when things come back into balance with them, they're going to come back around. That way they have what they need to invest more here in the situation with you, okay? I really feel that they're not done with you, okay, Geminis? Because I feel as though they're getting, trying to balance out things in their finances and stuff, but I also feel they're getting over envy and lack too, okay? This was right behind happy family, okay? So your challenge is to be balanced through this, okay, Geminis, and patient, because love is patience, right? So what can Geminis take away from this reading? Journey in the moonlight. Believe in magic, Geminis, because your spirit guides, your angels, whatever you believe in, is helping you. And the universe is helping you sit back and relax and have balance through this while the universe, God, whatever you believe in, restores the situation in balance, okay? Gotta love that magic, right, Geminis? All right, that's your reading, Geminis. Really hope it helps. And I'll see you later, okay? Now let's move on to Cancers. So what is coming up for Cancers in their no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to November 9th? Storm warning in reverse. Financial constraints. The Sun in reverse. Action in reverse. And cornucopia in reverse. Clarify storm warning in reverse along with the Sun and action in reverse. I'm going to sneeze. Phew. Excuse me. Unfulfilled. Transporter. The Rebel. Growth. How to see that? So, Cancers in your no contact situation, your person, your challenge is getting through any kind of financial constraints at the matter and that being your focus, okay? Because this situation is going to feel very unfulfilled, but it's not going to cause any drama. You'll just feel that unfulfilledness with this no contact person because it's not going to be anywhere, to be very honest. They're going to be moving on from you, okay, in this situation because there's no new start here. Where it leads to both of you breaking free from the situation and any blockages that brought or cycles that brought in this situation. In the end, there is going to be growth where your wish fulfillment, their wish fulfillment goes into a transformation, okay? So don't get stuck up in this, okay, Cancers? So who is this person in the Cancer's no contact situation? Cancer is inquiring about. One card, please. This is a person that is not wanting a new beginning in romance with you. This is a person that doesn't envisionate you as part of their wish fulfillment, okay? This person is very unclear of what they want in regards to you, okay? To be crystal clear, okay, Cancers? So heads up with that. What can Cancers take away from this reading? Um, Go with the flow, okay, Cancers? Everything in smooth sailing, in the flow. So this means about like letting go of any attachment and just going with the flow of life, not holding on anymore to this person that you're in no contact. To be more even crystal clear at the bottom of the deck, in case you need to have more of a sign, it says lie back, relax, and rest. Okay? Not giving to the situation anymore, right? And just focusing on getting over financial constraints, all right? That's your reading, Cancers. Good luck, and I'll see you later, okay? Because luck is on your side here to move forward, all right? And not being stuck. All right, now let's move on to from Cancers to Leos, okay? I'll have bonuses at the end as well. Good morning, by the way. All right, so Leos. So what's coming up for Leos in their no contact situation with their person from, let's see, November 3rd to November 9th? Strength card in reverse, the Angel of Strength, actually. Woman holding a heart. Anxiety in reverse. Envy in reverse. And second chakra Archangel Uriel in reverse. Clarify Angel of Strength in reverse, alongside anxiety in reverse and envy in reverse. Money manager, manifesting, activation, growth. All right, so Leos, in your no contact situation, your challenge is just going to be focusing on your emotional stability and your friends and your family, okay? In this situation. And it's only because of the fact that the person you're in no contact with is not having anxiety and worry about this, but investing into their job, their career right now. Okay? What it's going to lead to is still an ongoing no contact situation with your person. Okay, Leo? I'm not going to beat around the bush here, okay, Leos? Because I see that both of you are going to be upgrading yourself here in this situation where there is no lack or jealousy between you two. That's what it's going to lead to. But I feel like there's going to be a growth while you guys are still in no contact from November 3rd to the 9th because of the fact that you two are both managing your own lives in such a different way in order to see a happy outcome. But I feel as though you guys are not done with each other. There'll be growth separately from each other, okay? From the time period I just said, from November 3rd to the 9th, okay? So who's this person that Leos have no contact situation with up in this reading? One card, please. This is a person that takes action, okay? And they have a lot of appreciation in their life for what they have. I guess that's why you like them, huh, Leos? This is a person that does a lot of nurturing around them, okay? We got rest and rejuvenation in reverse, which is a very action-oriented kind of person. You may have felt from this person some kind of defensive energy, or feeling like there's blocked communication, not a flow of communication like there was. Okay? But I really feel like you guys are not done with each other. But you are learning how to heal on your guys' own to overcome things that are going on in your life on a separate wavelength, okay? So what can Leos take away from this reading? One card, please. Break trail, Leos. It's going to be a breakthrough at hand. So what this means is go your own way and do something different. That way you can see a better outcome here in this situation of where you're feeling more grounded and stable and solid, okay? All right? That's your reading, Leos. Hi there, Chim. Good morning to you. Thank you for subscribing, because I know you're one of my subscribers too. All right, so let's move on to Virgo, then Libra, okay? And you can stick around towards the end because I'll be doing some bonus readings so you can get your message too, okay? Yeah, I did Aries already, so if you want to if you're able to rewind the live, go ahead. Because I always do Aries first. That was someone that asked that on my chat. Thank you. All right, so what's coming up for Virgos? No contact situation with their person from November 3rd to November 9th. First chakra, Archangel Michael in reverse. Contract. Seventh chakra in reverse. The Magician in the Mirror. And Blossoming Abundance. Woo! That's the first blossoming abundance, okay, Virgo. Clarify first chakra in reverse, and Magician in the Mirror upright. Designer, retail, angelic help, and take off. Nice. So in your no contact situation, Virgos, your challenge here with your no contact person is being decisive whether or not you want this partnership with, okay? Because there's insecurity surrounding this situation of being creative to be stable enough to come together for this partnership. Your person is not following their heart, to be very honest, in order to save time and energy and be creative here in this situation. But guess what? It leads to you guys coming into your power, especially you, Virgo, in order to have angelic help here in trusting that the universe knows how to provide for you. Their trust is going to come in late, Virgos. So you're needing to know this so that way you're not giving your time and energy to a partnership that's going to lead to nowhere, okay? This is why this partnership is your challenge of whether or not you want to still feed the situation, okay? But here in the end, when you focus on trusting the universe, God, or whatever you believe in, Virgos, that's when things are going to take off, and you're going to focus on things that that will grow, okay? And that's when everything's going to start growing in your life, and things are going to be taking off. And I feel like this person is going to follow you, but it's going to be too late, because it's like you're already moving forward to what it is that you is worth focusing on. You know what I'm saying? So, what can Virgos take away from this reading? Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge, Virgos, here in this situation. Because there'll be a miracle where you'll get your angelic help here. And that's when you're going to surrender and release control. And you'll just know, because you will get that sign, your angelic help, okay, here in the no contact situation, okay? One more question for Virgos, too. Who is this person that's up in their no contact situation that they're inquiring about? One card, please. This is a person that keeps on repeating the same damn patterns all over again and expect a different results. So they're going to keep on repeating the same old crap of not talking with you, okay? And it's only because your desires and their desires are totally different. It doesn't make them more or less, but it does give you the answer that you need so you can make forward movement out of that situation with your no contact person, okay? Because this person is going through a lot of, you got to see this was at the bottom of the deck, divine timing. So they're getting things squared away in their personal life, healing things, learning how to release, learning to have patience, and all that beautiful crap, okay, Virgos? So that's your reading. Really hope it helps. Big hugs, Virgos. And let's move on, Virgos, to Libras next. Libras, then Scorpios right after Libras, okay? Bonuses at the end, just in case you didn't know. All right. Libras, what's coming up for Libras? And their no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to November 9th. Jason possibilities in reverse. Angel of strength. Hostilities in reverse. Thinking man. Endured to romance in reverse. Clarify adjacent possibilities and hostilities in reverse alongside the thinking man upright. Windfall. Life purpose. Investment. Underworld. Your no contact situation, Libras, with your person, your challenge is to be strong as you move forward out of this situation. The only reason why is because your person's more focused on their life purpose, but they're not bringing any hostilities towards you in this situation. They don't have the energy that that shows that no hostilities or blockages here. I don't feel like they're blocking any kind of communication with you in case you wanted to reach out. Here in the near future, I feel as though you two are going to be putting in different investments in your guys' personal life that's separate. And I feel as though you both are going to be focusing on your money and career, which in the end is going to lead to no beginning of romance between you and this no contact person because, like I said, you guys are going to be focused more on your life purpose and your career, whatever you do for work, okay? Because you're going to figure out as this unfolds that nothing is changing between you two, okay? Who is this person Libras have a no contact situation with in this reading? One card, please. This is a person that's healing their energy and their health. And if you need to know this, this is not an awakened person. This is a person that's not going to take action towards you, okay? And I feel as though they haven't taken action for a while towards you, Libras. You're just seeing in this reading where you guys both stand, which is understandable why I do these kind of readings, okay, Libras? So that way you're not stuck. So what can Libras take away from this reading? Unknown territory, you are exactly where you need to be, okay, Libras? So don't second guess it. There's growth and expansioning happening where you're at, so you don't need to take action towards them. Be cool with understanding. If you didn't know now you know. Now your awareness is you're exactly where you need to be. And keep on growing, expanding where you're at. And you don't have to grow and expand towards them because it doesn't lead to romance at all, to be crystal clear, right? I feel like once you come to understand this, you're going to go through a transformation, which is going to be great because you're going to be focused, solid, and stable. Keep on moving forward, okay? That's your reading, Libras. Big hugs. I'll see you later, okay? Thank you to Chimel or Chimo. Sorry. Said in the reading. Aw, I saw your emoji. She said Aries was, she had a happy face with a tear. But thank you. She said it was sad, I think, with the emoji. But there's a happy face on it. But thank you. If you want to stick around for more of a bonus reading, that'd be good, okay? I'll be doing a male and female one and one of the bonus readings. Yeah, I feel you, girl. Big hugs. This is why I do these readings, so that way you guys don't get stuck up in your no contact situation anymore, because guess what? We miss you out here. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short to get stuck up in there for very long, all right? So what better to do these readings to help you guys get out of it? Because I've went through it before too, and it sucks. Especially when you invested a lot of time to be patient with a person and they're still not getting their head out of their ass. And then you realize, oh yeah, I can just get out of this at any time. And, you know, when you figure that out in your own way of your answers and all that, then you find out, yeah, life is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Linda, I'll be doing Scorpio right now. So thank you for being patient. All right, let's do some shuffling and then we'll ask the questions, Scorpios. All right, so what's coming up for Scorpios in their no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to November 9th? Action in reverse. Hi there, Christy Bull. I did a Gemini reading, so if you want to rewind to the Gemini, you can watch it right now, okay? Back to you, Scorpio, the Sun, the World, deceit, anxiety. Clarify action in reverse and the World card and deceit upright. Shift, peacemaker, loss, spirituality. All right, Scorpio, in your Scorpios, in your no contact situation from November 3rd to the 9th. Your challenge is to have a new beginning here for where you feel happy and enjoying the journey again, because you're going to be dealing with this situation of your known contact where you hit a dead end, where there's no going past it because there's going to be no action here in regards to it going to somewhere where it's solid, stable, and long lasting, okay? The only reason why I say this, whoever this person is that is your no contact with, they watch you on social media. They're going to try to reach out to you where they're wanting a win-win situation, like a peacemaker towards you. But all it's going to do is lead to deceit here in this situation where there's loss, but there'll be a new beginning here of a cycle with them, but it will be the same old cycle where it doesn't lead into something long lasting, okay? So here in the end, you're going to be confronting your anxiety and worry about this no contact situation, okay? And you're being guided to use your spirituality by your spirit guides and angels or whatever you believe in, okay, Scorpio, so that way you're not caught up in a mental prison about this anymore and you break the cycle, okay? Because you're being guided to heal away from this no contact person because it's putting you in a spinning wheel. And it's not the kind of feeling that you want to keep on having where it makes you sick all the time because it throws you in confusion, anxiety, and all this crap. It's like what I see is them throwing you on that merry-go-round and keep you on that ride for as long as you, before you find the emergency button and slam that shit and not give them any kind of control and power anymore, okay? That's what I get. It's just a merry-go-round they're putting you on. It's not even fun. Because who wants to be on the merry-go-round where it keeps on spinning, you know? Make anybody sick. So, what can Scorpios take away from this reading? Passion and pleasure, savor your life. Because there are people around you that want to hang with you, Scorpios. That want to hang with you, have to get-togethers with you. I even get to know you, okay? And you're going to be ascending out of this once you embrace your passion and pleasure in life in order to savor it. Because when you do, it's going to lead to a new beginning and more opportunities for you and abundance to flow in now, okay? Very cool. So that's your reading, okay, Scorpios? Big hugs. I'll see you later, okay? Now let's move on to Sagittariuses. Before I do, thank you for letting them know that. Chamu, why am I getting tongue-tied? Sorry about that. The other Aries up in my live, thank you so much for letting people know up in the chat. Linda said thank you, and I'll find a good woman for my friend, and will he find a good man for me? Hi, Linda. If you want a private reading, go to my website, mysticoraclemary.com, or you can wait around for the bonus reading at the end, okay? Because I'm going to do a couple for all zodiac sign males and females, and any kind of leader too, okay? Hi there, water wheels. They said, you look like my classmate. Do you believe in doppelgangers? I do. You know why? There was another person that looked like me not only like two different people, one in another state and one in another country. I had an old friend tell me about that, and they had to give me a call and go, "I seen you over here," and I'm like, "Where's over here?" On the West Coast. I'm like, "I don't live there anymore." Pretty cool though, right? Good morning there, Goldilocks. Glad you're up in here. Haven't seen you in a while. All right, so we're going to go into Sagittarius now and then Capricorn. Now, if you missed your zodiac sign, it's okay. I have bonus readings, or you can rewind this live while it's still live or afterwards, okay? Either way, do what feels right for you. All right, so what's coming up for Sagittariuses in their no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to November 9th? A woman holding a heart in reverse. Rest and rejuvenation. Storm warning. And the thinking woman in reverse. Cornucopia. Clarify woman holding a heart in reverse. The thinking woman and storm warning upright. Laborer. Parenthood. Easy does it. Peacemaker. Sagittariuses. Your no contact situation, your challenges in the situation is to get rest and rejuvenation. And I feel as though in order to allow it to unfold naturally, because in this situation, the person's going to have to put in the work, okay? In order for them to be emotionally stable through this situation with you and working towards accomplishing a wish fulfillment with you. Okay? Because I see in their actions is they're going to be going through a storm with inside them, and they're going to have to go, I got to choose my battles with my Sagittarius, or I'm going to friggin' scare them off, or they're going to block me. So they're going to choose wisely here, and they're going to try to nurture themselves towards their goals, including your part of their goal, okay? But what it leads to is uncertainty, and it's going to be a slow process. Through this uncertainty they're going to have and even use. So this is why your challenge is to rest and rejuvenate and allow things to unfold, okay? And I feel like they're going to come back around, okay, towards you, this no contact person, Sagittarius, and they're going to be having diplomacy, being diplomatic here, meaning like wanting that win-win peacemaker kind of stance towards you in order for to come together with the Sagittarius, okay? So yeah, they're not done with you, not even close. They're just dealing with some internal stuff about how they feel and how they pick and choose their battles with the Sagittarius. Sagittarius is like, I'm not going to put up with no shit. You know what I mean? So, what can Sagittarius? We're going to see. Actually, we're going to pull it back. We're going to see who this person is, Sagittarius. So, who's this person that Sagittarius has a no contact situation with in this reading? One card, please. This is the person that brought heartbreak. And all they had to do was just walk away from the crap they used to do, right? That's that person that created the heartbreak towards you. All right, so what can Sagittariuses take away from this reading? Vast vistas. Time to look up on that horizon. Clear what you need to clear out. That way there is expansion here. Okay? Because you're needing to see you're in an expansive time right now. So while you're rest and rejuvenation, seek out what makes you feel happy in order to grow and expand more, okay? Because they're going to be coming back around to you, okay? Like I said, they're not done with the Sagittarius, all right? Yeah, big hugs, Goldilocks. That would make anybody upset. But don't sit in that energy for very long because life's too short, right? You got your health and your energy that you can control and how you want to put forth that. Make sure if you understand if he has some spies on you, your no contact person has any spies on you, you make sure if you don't want to be seen, block their ass. Okay? It's really weird. You know what I'm saying? So that person has some issues they need to clear up. But you have the power to shape how it is people view you and putting healthy boundaries, okay? Because love is patient. And you have a lot of patience, but you have the power to also set healthy boundaries when people cross that boundary of love, and then they become obsessed over you, doing irrational stuff. You get what I'm saying? You're welcome, Goldilocks. Big hugs. Let's move on to Capricorns. All right, so Capricorns, let's see. What's coming up for Capricorns in their no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to November 9th? The Sun in reverse. The World. The Thinking Man. Second chakra, Archangel Uriel in reverse. And Indecision. All right, clarify the Sun in reverse and second chakra in reverse. And the Thinking Man upright. Retail. Angelic help. Designer. And take off. Okay, so Capricorns. In your no contact situation, your challenge is to make a decision of whether or not you want to keep on watching them online. Okay. Life is too precious, right? And our time is precious, so choose wisely with it, okay? Because you're going to be learning something out of it, okay? Because I feel as though this person's not going to take any kind of action towards you. Their desires and your desires are totally different, okay? So there needs to be some kind of acceptance towards this in order for you to move forward out of this, okay? Because what it's leading to is a no beginning of any kind of creation of a new beginning here, okay? And in the end, someone's going to get blocked here, and there's going to need to be a decision being made, okay, of what you want to do after this block gets put into play, right, online. Whatever you choose will be correct, okay, Capricorns, because whatever you're going to choose is going to finally, things take off where there's forward movement. And I feel out of this, okay? And things will get, take off quicker than you expected. Well, you're going to start feeling happy and joyful in that. It's just up to you of how quickly you want to move on from this, all right? So, who's this person Capricorn has a no contact situation with up in this reading? This is a person that never has a plan. They always come up all gun a-blazing, starting drama. Where it feels like you got to always clear it up. You're tiptoeing around the situation. This is a person that, like I said, doesn't have a plan, that feels insecure. Okay? That's that person that you have a no contact situation with. So what can Capricorns take away from this reading? You know what you can take away from this reading, Capricorns? More blessings are abound once you release this situation, and then you're going to realize realize that you're a blessing too. That all is going to be okay, because whatever you choose will be correct, okay? We all learn from experiences like this so that way we don't get stuck, okay? The only reason why I say all this is that you're going to trust yourself more and really understanding the blessings inside and outside of you that are going to be abound, and you're going to come to realize, and then you're going to follow your intuition, your own bliss afterwards, which is great because you're here to enjoy the journey, Capricorns, not to suffer, to grow, okay? That's your reading, Capricorns. Big hugs. Now let's move on to Aquariuses. Goldilocks says, I pick money over anything. I did a cord cut last night, and I feel good today. I have a good dream that I was married. That was great. Follow your dreams. Because when you follow a dream, you have keep on having that momentum going forward. If you go chasing money, though, well, you're going to learn about envy, lack, and all that stuff. And we do sometimes in order to grow and expand. So whatever you choose is correct here. And I feel like you're following your dreams because it's giving you the happiness that you want. Because you're going to find out with your patience, it's going to allow things to unfold naturally, okay? She said, yes, amen. I see God trying to show me something. I'm leaving to trust myself more. I love that. Very much so. Keep on trusting yourself. That's why I try to advocate that, so that way you're thriving and not surviving. Okay? Even through uncertainty, you're still thriving, you know? Let's move on to Aquarius. Said in the chat, Goldilocks, yes, I was, and I want to open my art shop, and I want to marry, and I am tired of doing things alone, and I know I have always done better alone. I feel you. This is why to have patience in my love life, because I'm guided too, and also help step into that decision for others to have that same freedom if they want to choose it, you know? So we have all right to do that. And there's nothing wrong with women working in the workplace. We're right to show that in balance we can be just as powerful and graceful as we are, you know, with that balance. Big hugs, Goldilocks. You're awesome. Glad you can join me this early in the morning, and other viewers too. All right, back to you, Aquariuses. So what's coming up for Aquariuses in their no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to November 9th? Walking away, anxiety, healer of the ages, patience in reverse, and seventh chakra in reverse. Clarify, walking away, and healer of the ages upright, and patience in reverse. Comfort, planner, helper, activation. I got right off the bat where he says whoever you're in no contact with is going to be coming back around again. So your challenge through this no contact situation, Aquarius, is not feeding your anxiety and worry by using your spiritual process. Whatever that is, look into a meditation, okay? So that way you can overcome any anxiety or worry about this, okay? Because in this situation, you're being asked to looking into how comfortable your life is and walking away from this situation. That way it comes with a transformation of that comfort, okay? So whoever this person is, they're healing and buying their time and planning here how they want to come towards you again. It's going to leave for them to hold on, but it's going to, they're going to be figuring out their desires towards you. And you are going to be doing the same thing, so that way you're not caught up in a situation where you don't know. And if they do come around, you can know how to ask, like, what do they desire out of this situation? So that way you know if you want to have that communication with them, if your desires link up. Because if they don't, it's okay to walk away. You know what I'm saying? I see here in the end, you both are manifesting on your own, spending more time Try not to worry about more of the physical realm, but more of the spiritual realm. Because you're going to be, stress is going to hit its peak. Okay, Aquarius, where you're going to have to ask yourself if you need to spend that time alone in order to upgrade and have your divine gifts given to you, because you'll be ready for it. Okay, that's why there's that anxiety and worry there, so that way you can go within to have those upgrades, to have those divine gifts, so that way you're breaking free from this cycle. Much more is ready for you, and you're being encouraged to connect now with your spiritual source, okay? Instead of this no contact situation, okay? So who is this person that Aquarius is have a no contact situation with up in this reading? This is a businessman or woman. This is the one that was promising or been promising you a lot. I get that this is a person that's not hunkered down in a relationship for a reason. This is a person that works on their finance and career a lot. Okay? So what can Aquariuses take away from this reading? Purification activates vibrant life force, cleansing waters. So this is a good time to clear this and cleanse your health, your time, and your place from this situation. So that way peace can prevail, okay, in the situation. And you can focus on what it is that will bring you growth and expansion other than this no contact situation, okay, Aquarius? All right? So that's your reading. Really hope it helps, okay? Hi there, your race girl again. And she said the truth. Glad you can join me back. That's awesome you came back. It's really early in the morning, so that's why I'm there like, you went back to sleep, it was just fine. Cheers, everyone. We're going to move on to the last zodiac sign and do some bonus readings, okay? So, Pisces. Let's do your reading, Pisces, now. So what's coming up for Pisces in their no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to November 9th? Seventh chakra Archangel Uriel in reverse. Healer of the Ages. Anxiety. Patience in reverse. And Carrying Connections in reverse. Clarify 7th chakra in reverse and Patience as well in reverse. and anxiety upright. The office, unexpected. The rebel, luck. All right, so Pisces, person you're in no contact situation. Your challenge through this situation is to heal your health and your energy so you don't get drained anymore by this. Because this situation is going nowhere with the no contact situation, to be crystal clear. And I'll tell you why. Because this person is only going to be bringing anxiety and worry in the situation. They're going to have that financial ups and downs, which they're going to focus on, and getting anxiety. They're not going to be focused on you. Okay. They're going to be more focused on their finance and career. That's what happens when karma hits. Okay. Especially if they did you wrong. Okay, Pisces. They're going to get it in their health or in their money or both. Okay. This is why I talk about divine justice. Okay. It happens in order to rebalance the scales here in this earth, so that way people don't get away with their crap that they do. Okay. But here in this situation, you're just need to make sure that you're healing your health and your energy, okay, and delegating any kind of tasks and stuff here in the office space, so that way you can achieve a better outcome here, okay? Because what it's going to lead to is you breaking free from this situation or any kind of blockages, that limitations that it brought, okay? I don't see this person letting you go just yet, but I feel as though this situation with your no contact person, you're going to have luck because of the fact that this connection between you two is not supposed to escalate to the next level of romance or relationship partnership, because of the fact that they're not part of your wish fulfillment. Okay? And any kind of deceit will come to light too. Just so you know. You may even see, whether it's on social media or in real life, some of that divine justice happen. Okay? It's not for you to gloat, but for you to understand that, yeah, whatever they did, they're not going to get away with, okay? Pisces, right? So who is this person that Pisces inquiring about in their no contact situation in this read? One card, please. This is the person that kept on leading you on, saying that you were their wish fulfillment. Or like you're their end all be all. This is the person that you know that needed to heal and have a new beginning with you. All right? The person that you felt that possibility because you felt happy around them, you know? That's that person I'm talking about. In the end, you're going to get that good luck, and you'll see how it unfolds with that luck. It's because you Cultivate abundance mindset. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. What you say? Yep, that was the song that popped into mind with that Pisces reading, okay? All right, Pisces, that's your reading. I'll ask one more question in your reading. What can Pisces take away from their reading? One card, please. Oh, more blessings are abound for you, Pisces. Okay? So sit back and relax because you're needing to do something different here in this situation to have a better outcome for you. Okay? Not for them, for you. Okay? Because you are the blessing too. You're going to be able to overcome this obstacle. Okay? That's your reading, okay, Pisces? Big hugs. I'll see you later. Now let's head on doing the bonus readings. First bonus reading is for anything else. For males and females, we'll start with females, zodiac signs, and then males. I'll be asking the question for your answer, okay? Okay, first card for female zodiac signs. So answer for whatever question they're coming towards me about at any point in time. Second card for males. Answer to any question they're coming towards me at any point in time. Okay, females. Your answer is get ready for new horizons. Okay? Because you're going to take inner voyage here in regards to growing and expanding and releasing anything that does not serve you. So spend that time and space doing your spiritual process of meditation or whatever you believe in order to do that meditation inside or outside of your house. And you're going to get answers, more answers in your situation, so that way you don't feel stuck anymore. Okay? Because you're going to be cultivating what you need to by doing that meditation, okay? Now, that's your answer. Now for males, here's your answer. Okay? Male zodiac signs. Take shelter, the answers lie within. There's a huge sign there. Okay? The only reason why is this is time for mending, healing, and releasing, where you're watching this in November, fall time. Okay? And you can incubate those ideas for another time. So that way you can clear out, heal, or release whatever you need to, okay, for right now. All right? Here's your answers, male and female zodiac signs. Really hope it helped, okay? That was one bonus. Now the last bonus is for male and female zodiac sign leaders. We'll do your no contact situation. So it's very simple. If you're like, I'm a leader in my own life, my household, my tribe, whatever you do as a leader, this is your reading, okay? Male and female zodiac signs. We'll start with females first, then with males, okay? So what's coming up for female zodiac sign leaders and their no contact situation with their person from November 3rd to the 9th? Man holding a heart, broken heart, Woman holding, sorry, I'm the thinking woman in reverse. Cornucopia. Deceit in reverse. Woo, that's a good sign. All right, so clarify. Man holding a heart upright along with cornucopia upright. And also the woman, the thinking woman in reverse. Investment. Partnership. Odd jobs. Settling. All right, female zodiac sign leaders. Your challenge here with your no contact situation is not to give in to heartbreak for very long, okay? And it's only because so that way it doesn't drain you, but empower you to do something different here in this situation. Because in this situation, you got to understand what you're investing in, okay? Are you wanting to invest any more in a no contact situation that's leading into nothing? Or do you want to focus something that you so want to create or so want to nurture that you know will lead to abundance flowing into your life? Okay, so choose wisely. Because whatever you choose will be correct, because you'll learn something out of this situation. That's that experience, you know? Because the person here is very uncertain, very unclear about this partnership that you have a no contact situation with. What it leads to is something that's not stable and solid for the long run. It may feel like that this person is your wish fulfillment, but I feel as though you're going to be overcoming any kind of deceit here in this situation. It's going to come with the transformation here in the near future, because you'll understand of whether it's solid and stable for the long lasting and not. I don't feel or see that it is. I don't feel like this is the end all be all person. And I feel like you're going to understand that and really see it for what it is. And that's when you're going to go through a crossroads and making your decision on what you want to settle with. And why deceit is in reverse is because communication is going to come in where it's going to scream loud and proud of what it is, why you feel as though this person is not the end all be all. Some kind of truth is going to come in. And this person is not in their power. This person's off balance, doesn't know where they're going in life. Okay, female zodiac signs. And that's what's going to trigger you to be not giving into any kind of deceit, but seeing it clearly and then choosing what you want to do next to move out of it. Okay? Let's see who this person is. Okay? So, who is this person? Female zodiac sign leader is finding out about more in their no contact situation in this reading. This is the person that always starts up a new beginning and trying to come towards you with an either watching your channel, trying to have a new beginning in what you do in business, I can tell you this, they really feel and think you're very valuable. This is why they always come back to you. But they never make the ultimate commitment towards you. Okay, female leaders. This is the person that always comes in with a business stance, but never romantic. Meaning this is a person that is mostly focused on the material things, okay? This is the past person, I feel. It just keeps on coming back around to see, I hate to say it, but how to throw you off on what you do in life, okay? So, what can female leaders, what can female zodiac sign leaders take away from this reading? Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. So you know what that means. Stand in your power and choose what's correct for you, because that's what a leader does. If you feel uncertain, it's fine. Okay? Leaders make choices. Just do it in balance, okay? If you feel off balance, choose to rebalance yourself, okay? From one leader to the other, it's time to step in your power, okay? And I feel like you're going to go in that inner voyage of you. So that way you're not caught up in this situation with this no contact person, okay? So that's your reading, okay, female zodiac sign leaders. I really do hope it helps because, well, like it says, you're a beacon for others, okay? You powerhouse, lighthouse, big hugs. All right. Now let's move into male zodiac sign leaders next. This is why I focus on my job, because I see it does help others. So even with other leaders too, because your victory is my victory, okay? If we want to do competition, let's do sports, okay? Then that's fun to do, okay? But when it comes down to life, I don't do competition. I help out others so that way your victory is our victory and it keeps on expanding. Also, it just leads into immature, old ideology of survivalism. So this is why I help grow and expand others to thriving, because when you're thriving, you want to share that same and help people in order to grow and to thrive too. It's the collective upgrade that's going on right now, just in case you didn't know, okay? Big hugs, Goldilocks. I got you. I try to make sure when it comes down to me and people, it's like equally balanced. And sometimes it's not, but I try to make sure it is, you know? Because I realize when I'm good, then everything's good. Meaning, like, if I'm good and balanced, it's easy for me to help others. It's when I withdraw. I go within and really make sure, like, what's going on with me and not taking it out, because you just know when you create that suffering, it's really horrible, you know? So I don't go out of my way to hurt people, is what I'm trying to say. All right, so male zodiac sign leaders. What what is coming up for male zodiac sign leaders in their no contact situation with their person for November 3rd to November 9th? Victory, attachment, woman holding a coin upright, door to value in reverse, and door to romance. Clarify, victory, woman holding a coin upright, and also door to value in reverse. Planner, helper, activation, comfort. All right, so male zodiac sign leaders, in your no contact situation, you're being asked to break a pattern here towards your no contact person, okay? So whatever you choose in order to break that pattern that you've been doing towards them will be correct, okay? There's going to be victory with this new plan towards them. Their actions they're going to take towards you is not coming towards you. They're going to be setting healthy boundaries here in the situation. That way they can align to their goals. Okay? What it leads to here in the near future is no new beginning here in regards to them putting attention on you. They'll be using their spirituality to gain more divine gifts here. In order to meet their goals. So they're not going to have any focus on you, male zodiac sign leaders, okay? Their focus is going to be others. So I get in your reading, you're going to have to initiate contact. Because I feel as though, yeah, that's the pattern you need to break, is having no contact with them. What it leads to is a new beginning with them in regards to romance and feeling comfortable around them. I feel as though you're going to be watching them while they're trying to manifest their goals. Who is this person that male zodiac sign leaders have no contact with? This reading, one card, please. This is a person that always helps with you in regards to learning and understanding things. They always give a transformative effect towards you that truly like evolutionizes you. This is that person that you learn from. Okay, male zodiac sign leaders, the thinking woman. And yes, you watch them, especially when you get stuck in life. They help you through. So, what can male zodiac sign leaders take away from this reading? Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. So you already know that this is going down. You already know what's going down in this situation, what you need to do to change it. So now you're having confirmation from me that I know the truth too. So be a wise leader that you already know that you are and make decisive decisions because that's what a leader does. Trust yourself, you goofball. Okay, male zodiac sign leaders, trust yourself. Because when you do, you're able to stand in your truth, like how I'm doing right now, because I know what's going on in this situation, and you make those decisive decisions, not somebody else to tell you to do this and to do that. Because I'm going to always say, please trust yourself. Thank you. So that's the end of the bonus readings, okay? And if you want more content on my channel, please like, share, and subscribe, okay? Goldilocks said I would get him on, and I just would always want him to see people do good in life. And I tried to pay $7,000 for my friend's rehab, and he was on dust so bad. Ooh, big hugs, man. People go through that. That sucks. I've had friends and family get through that stuff too. It just takes time and patience. She said, amen. He needs to. I would have a 10-minute talk, then keep it moving. Need to. I would to just ask what you want from me. You keep saying I cheated, and I never ever cheated. I don't lie on my dead loved ones. Thank you for a blessed day. You too, Goldilocks. You're always welcome, always up in my channel, in my space. You're such an awesome, kind person with a big heart. Keep on shining, okay? And keep on balancing yourself and taking good care of yourself, because I want to see you thrive too, no matter what's going on in life. And yeah, big hugs. So thank you for joining me. She said, yes, he was doing so bad and he was so young, and I gave up on him that Virgo wasn't save. Yeah. People, and one thing we have to learn where we're trying to save some people are going to be able to, and then you'll find out most of them don't. That means that it's their challenge to try to save themselves. Because we all go through in life at least one time of having that choice of whether or not we want to live or die. So we really hope for ourselves or others that they will always want to live. But you get what I mean? We all go through that evolution when we have that question go on in life towards us, in order for us to keep on persevering, growing, inspiring, and having that desire to still want to live. You have a lovely and blessed day too. Thanks again. So thank you everyone for joining me on my live. I will have another live come up on Thursdays and Saturdays at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? We'll be doing non-zodiac sign and zodiac sign readings. And I'll be doing a third zodiac sign reading always on Mondays at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we check up on your no contact situation, okay? So you'll get that notification if you subscribe, okay? Other than that, please have an awesome and blessed day, and I'll see you later, okay? Bye. And whoever keeps on sending these messages and you wonder why they're not being shown in my chat, it's because I can't even see it, and YouTube thinks it's so inappropriate for not to post. But I do get this message of this message is held for review. So when I try to see it, I can't even see it. So whoever is doing that, just giving you a heads up, I can't see your messages because they're that not even good for even an adult to see. You're being fired by YouTube. Dang, man. You're gonna have to do better next time, okay? Anyway, I'll see you guys and gals later, okay? Bye for now.